Welcome back to Crypto Mates AI. Jerry here with an update for you. Do me a favor, friends. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. Now let's get into this. We're sitting at $3.08, trading within a range of 306 to 313. Pretty much running flat on the hour. We'll see where we go from here, but that Rex Osprey ETF did go live today as planned, and it should give us a boost, or it could do what it did to Bitcoin and ETH, and we might see a 20% drop. Who knows? The market is manipulated. The future of the financial system was decided long ago. XRP is the foundation of the new financial system. If you don't take advantage of this opportunity, you're missing out on the opportunity of a lifetime. The Great Tokenization Alliance. Ripple has just formed a triumvirate with Franklin Templeton 1.5 trillion under management and DBS Bank, Singapore's largest state-backed. Together they will use Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin to tokenize money market funds. Let's connect the dots. The average person doesn't even know what a money market fund is. The elites know it's a 6 trillion plus corner of finance, the safest, most liquid assets, treasuries and cash equivalents. Now Ripple has planted RLUSD inside it. That's not crypto adoption, that's a global settlement infiltration. Franklin Templeton isn't just a fund manager. They were the first to tokenize money market funds on public blockchains. They already tested with Stellar and Polygon, but now they've chosen RLUSD. Why? Because the XRP ledger offers speed, compliance, and scalability for institutional rails. DBS is Singapore's sovereign banking arm, state-backed, linked to Temasek. When DBS joins, it means nation-state clearance. Singapore has positioned itself as Asia's clearing hub. Plugging into Ripple rails means aligning with US and IMF-backed liquidity corridors. Here's the real conspiracy. RLUSD is not just another stablecoin. It's Ripple's Trojan horse. It holds USD reserves at BNY Mellon, custodian of 53 trillion in assets. With Franklin Templeton and DBS, RLUSD becomes the base layer of tokenized finance. Do you see the sequence? Legal clarity, SEC Ward 1, stablecoin launched, RLUSD, banking license pending, NYDFS, Fed master account, direct Fed access, and institutional partnerships, FT plus DBS. This isn't random, it's coordinated. Now imagine what's coming. Tokenized money market leads to tokenized bonds, then equities, then sovereign debt. When trillions migrate, Ripple's XRPL becomes the invisible backbone of the new financial system, and projects like DNA Protocol, anchoring biometric genomic ID, give it the compliance shield governments need to enforce KYC. Franklin Templeton, DBS, Ripple, and RLUSD. This is not crypto news. This is the slow motion capture of a global financial operating system. And if you found this information valuable, helpful, or hell, even entertaining, please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. SBI Holdings unveils SBI Hyper Deposit with XRP gifts and lower mortgage rates. Japan's financial giant SBI Holdings has launched SBI Hyper Deposit, a service automating transfers between banks and securities accounts. To attract early adopters, SBI is offering XRP cryptocurrency rewards and reduced mortgage rates, showcasing its commitment to integrating blockchain technology into financial services. Let's go over Ripple's drive for institutional stablecoins in Asia. Japan, RLUSD rollout through SBI under fresh regulatory guidelines. Singapore, mass-approved payment solutions partnering with Metacomp. South Korea, active deployment of custody services. Worldwide, enterprise-level Ripple custody secured by BNY Mellon. And now on to some XLM news. Slowly but surely, XLM is becoming integral to the EU's future on DLT. Since MiCA came into action, we've seen financial players in the EU flocking to Stellar. DECA E money backed by Bank of Ireland. Sogen approved by the ECB to mint stablecoins. 21X, EU's first regulated DLT exchange, and they all happen to have chosen Stellar. Sogen Forge has been one of 10 initial entities that the EU had approved for launching stablecoins, and being a leader in the banking space for centuries now, seeing they picked Stellar is a huge sign. DECA went above stablecoins and brought e-money to Stellar Network. This goes to show that Stellar is being seen as a compliant infrastructure for the future of money. Most recently, 21X had partnered with Stellar to allow tokenized assets on Stellar to be available in the EU. As 21X is the first regulated DLT exchange out of the EU, this makes Stellar quite a pioneer for EU's DLT financial system. When you put it all together, it's almost shocking how fast we're seeing the deployment of EU infrastructure. All the signs were here. The only thing missing was the regulatory green light. Now that we have gotten that green light, expect more EU financial infrastructure to come onto Stellar in due time. Now on to Zebec. As covered in yesterday's spaces with Assure HCM, we're excited to announce our stablecoin payroll joint venture. Assure is working with Zebec Network to build a stablecoin payroll tool for its 4 million plus customers across the U.S. Together, we'll be working hand in hand to bring the power of stablecoins and streaming technology to Asure's industry-leading HCM software platform. Gotta say it, my friends, the institutions are here. Now on to some big H-bar news. NVIDIA just dropped $5 billion in Intel for AI chip collab, but everyone's missing the third powerhouse in this trio, Hedera H-bar. Hedera's tech is baked into NVIDIA's Intel chips via verifiable compute, ensuring tamper-proof AI for EU regs and beyond. As an H-bar holder, this is huge. Transparent AI equals massive adoption in a $1.8 trillion market. The SEC Gov just approved generic listing standards for commodity-based trust shares, including digital assets, on NASDAQ, CBOE, and the New York Stock Exchange. Translation, the red tape for crypto ETFs is being shredded, and the path to an XRP ETF just got a whole lot shorter. The decision that changed everything. For years, crypto ETFs needed months or years of SEC review. Now, if it meets a generic rule, it can be listed immediately. No more case-by-case gridlock. This is the framework that makes XRP ETFs possible. The shift in the SEC tone. SEC Chair Paul Atkins, by approving generic listing standards, we maximize investor choice and foster innovation. This isn't the SEC of 2021. This is a regulator admitting crypto belongs in U.S. markets. The first crack in the wall. Already approved alongside the new standards. Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund, Spot Crypto Basket. Options tied to Bitcoin ETF indices. If BTC and baskets are cleared, XRP is next in line. Why XRP fits the bill. Court clarity, XRP is not a security. Real-world adoption, global payments network, custody. Coinbase and other majors already secure it. The infrastructure for an XRP ETF already exists. The SEC just cleared the lane. The scandalous turn. For years, the SEC fought Ripple in court, called XRP too risky, and stalled ETFs. Now they've handed Wall Street a fast track to list digital asset products. The regulator that sued Ripple may soon approve XRP ETFs. Expert commentary. This doesn't open every crypto ETP just yet, but it's the start. Standards will expand. Translation, XRP ETFs aren't here today, but this framework makes them inevitable. And I believe they are here today because the Rex Osprey ETF went live today. The domino effect. Here's the roadmap. Bitcoin and ETH ETFs expand. Alt baskets with XRP inside the list. Dedicated XRP ETF filings get greenlit faster. Each domino raises pressure until XRP ETFs break through. The market impact. An XRP ETF equals trillions in pensions and funds can finally allocate. Retail investors access XRP from their brokerage accounts. Supply shock, XRP is already leaving exchanges, plus demand surge equals price explosion. That's the recipe for a double-digit XRP. Quick recap. SEC approves generic listing standards for crypto ETPs. Applies to NASDAQ, CBOE, and New York Stock Exchange. Faster listings. Grayscale and Bitcoin products already cleared. XRP has clarity. Plus infrastructure, ETFs are inevitable. Market impact, more liquidity, higher prices. The takeaway, the SEC just changed the rules of the game. Generic listing standards equals XRP ETF on the horizon. After years of fighting Ripple, the irony is rich. The same SEC may soon approve XRP ETFs for Wall Street. And I got a question for you. Does XRP break $10 before the ETF or after the ticker goes live? Comment down below and tell me what you guys think. And last up, some ONDO news. ONDO smashes another all-time high in total value locked. 1.63 billion locked. I've been saying it for a while now. ONDO remains one of my highest conviction plays. Why? Simple. ONDO is the undisputed leader in the RWA sector, bringing Wall Street on-chain, with massive partnerships alongside the names like JPMorgan, BlackRock, and countless top institutions. It's clear where this is headed. I could say more, but I'll leave it at this. Mega bullish. And that's what I have for you folks. Until next time, stay savvy, stay stacking, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. And if you want more crypto deep dives, check out our videos right here on Crypto Meets AI. Thank you for watching. Remember to always do your own research. This is not financial advice.